Hey YouTube, I'm back at it again. I can't seem to stop building rockets. I think I have a problem. Nah, 200 plus rockets couldn't be an issue. Well, anyways, I've got this little nuke that I slightly modded. It now has a reducer on the back of it, so I can hook it up to this other rocket here. Where'd the tube go? Okay, I found the tube. So my plan is I'm gonna splice these two together like this. I'll just have a very, very long two-stage out of these. Well, as you can see, it's about 6 feet tall. See this? This is going up. I bought this little nuke from a friend a few years ago, but I've modified it a little bit, as you can see. For this two-stage configuration, I have to extend the motor mount a bit on there too. But this other beater I got in sort of a package deal. So my main plan here is to put some electronics in the booster. I've got this little tube, and I can stick a timer in here and the battery, and it should be one nice compact unit inside of here. If I remove the tube here, I should be able to just drill a hole where it's marked on this tube and slide this right in. So I just built myself a sled here. I put some inserts into the board, put the timer on here. It slides right in without issues. So I cut a hole in the top of the booster section for electronics in here, so I'm just working on the end cap right now. I added some heat shielding to this disc here. I'm going to use this to seal up the electronics inside. So what I'm going to do, I have the battery on the sled here, wires and everything. This goes down inside there. I can put this in. Inside there. I put this in. Put this in. And then I can screw this in place. This will be epoxied in place here, but just for now, I'll show you how it works. That goes on top. An igniter will be sticking out of here, and the upper tube section will just slide right over top of that. And I have some extra heat shielding down in there because it's gonna get a little heated in there. Now that I've glued this into place, electronics should slide easily into there, along with my blast deflector, I will call it. I tried making this adapter device so I could fly F motors in the sustainer. It's a little bit tight, and it goes in like this, and it's kind of wobbly at the moment. I'm still working on it, but it has a piece of music wire there, so once I slide this in, I should be able to just retain that in place. I either have to use this adapter thing I made, or I have to use a casing with a little spacer on there so it can fit in, and that'll be a little less wobbly. I prefer that. I'm gonna get a final weight here. Put that down the scale. You can't really see that, but maybe you can. 43 ounces. That's a big boy, but should be getting up there. So I've made a rocksim file for this rocket. I'm still trying to come up with a name for it. Comment down below if you want to name this rocket. But with a G and an F, it has this rocket predicted 3,000 feet. I think that's a little over-exaggerated, even though I have the weight almost exact same as real life. And with 2 G's, this is predicted to go 3589. With the H and a G, it's gonna go almost a mile. I think that's a little over-exaggerated, but we'll have to find out. I'm gonna try a G to an F for the first flight. I did a few tests with just the booster motor in to see how high it would go. It said about 800-foot boost. I think that's kind of believable, maybe, because this is almost the same size as my AirTech Sumo here, and that goes about 800 feet on a G. And that concludes the video of my two-stage rocket that I've spliced together. But before you leave, you can still win this LDRS 42 customized PML ball pop. You just have to comment before the end of December so you can be entered in a wheel spin to win this rocket and pick it up at LDRS 42. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me again shortly for another one of these types of build videos.